Hey guys, Pyronic here with another Dota 2 commentary here. So, nothing super crazy via picks on either team really. Uh, just checking out the lineup here. We've got Windrunner, Crystal Maiden, Slardar, Omni Knight, Phantom Assassin on the Radiant versus Sven, Mirana, Storm Spirit, Ancient Apparition, and Bloodseeker on the Dire. Bloodseeker and AA are checking the top rune, whereas Mirana is checking the bottom rune. Rune is top, and AA has picked up an invisibility. Not a whole lot Ancient Apparition can do with invisibility level 1, especially when he's picked up Cold Feet. But as a combination, as a lane combination, Ancient Apparition and Bloodseeker is going to be really strong at level 6. Before that, I don't know how much they're going to be able to accomplish. It's going to be a lot of... Oh wow! Windrunner actually got stunned. Interesting. So there's going to be a lot of auto-attacking between the Windrunner and the Ancient Apparition, but she is already so low, she's going to have to use up a lot of that regen. Although, rather than the Tango, I think she probably should just use that healing salve. It would have had some overhealing, but, you know, just saving all those Tangos in the long run would have been a better situation. She's already going to have to use 2 or 3 of those Tangos. And, you know, that's not really an optimal situation you want to be in. Ancient Apparition already double stacking the creeps and pulling way too early. Yeah, that's not going to pull the creep wave at all. We do have 2 wards going off to cover the Radiant jungle, so they're not going to be able to do any pulling here. Crystal Maiden warding and doing a little scatting, I guess. We've got this Phantom Assassin, Crystal Maiden bottom lane. Again, not a super strong lane. The Crystal Maiden is going to help the Phantom Assassin get into range, maybe, but versus the the double stun capability of a Mirana and a Sven, there's not a whole lot they can do. This Mirana hasn't actually selected a skill yet, so she's holding off. You know, now that she's level 2, she selects her skills, but when you're level 1 and you aren't sure. Ooh, and there we get a good stun by Sven, good arrow, and a leap, and that's an easy first blood. So he didn't pick a skill at level 1. They shouldn't. This PA should have just recalled. He's probably going to die. Yeah, here we go. He's just going to salve up. Storm Spirit. Mirana's got plenty of health, plenty of mana. We're going to get a hammer. There goes the hammer. And there goes the arrow. And that's a good combination. So she didn't grab anything at level 1 in case of a gank or some unexpected situation. She didn't want to be caught having just the arrow or just the leap and not knowing, what would be, the optimal skill to have in the situation. So she didn't level anything, until it was necessary or until she got level 2 and she could just grab both skills. So it's a really good play by the Dire there on the bottom lane. Windrunner just killed Ancient Apparition, but is most likely going to die here to Bloodseeker in a sec. Yep. It's an easy pickup.
Your veins run empty.
And that was the first kill for the Radiant. The Dire is already up 4 kills. Storm Spirit does have quite a bit of an advantage over Slardar in mid, I think. Not just being a ranged hero, but also the static remnant and overloads. Slardar's really going to have trouble just getting to the lane and getting last hits with this. The Storm Spirits and then the overloads is just so much harass, and Slardar just can't really get any last hits about it. There's an illusion here. Storm Spirit's going to pick that up and bottle it. We might see a little action going on up here. And that's a dead Omni Knight. Wow, they're just picking up a lot of kills. So it looks like it's that slow. It's the ice vortex and the cold feet that is really helping them out a lot, and Bloodseeker just pops the blood rage to make them take even more damage. So we do have a pause here as Ancient Apparition decides to take this opportunity to trash talk the Slardar, and Bloodseeker joins in. So let's see, take a look at items a little bit. Sven has opted for Soul Ring, which is going to give him the Storm Hammers whenever he needs them. Mirana is just farming, trying to get as much as possible. Does have the boots. Crystal Maiden support. Phantom Assassin opted for both Stout Shield and Quelling Blade. I think she might have random, but I didn't see that early in the end. There goes the Storm Hammer. We're gonna see an arrow. No, they're just gonna get the auto attacks here. That's gonna be a dead Crystal Maiden. Mirana has to leap out of there as the PA started to do quite a bit of damage to her. She's just gonna use up the last for tangos. I don't know if that's gonna be enough regen here. Omni Knight coming down kind of into the jungle. He might be... yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing. He has an Orb of Venom, Soul Ring recipe. I don't know if this is a very good idea. I guess he's just frustrated not being able to get any farm here on the top lane. Windrunner's just going to do some double pulling, it looks like.
Killing spree.
Trying to get some extra gold and experience. Missed a kill here on bottom. It's just Mirana and Storm Spirit doing their combo again.
Be well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Crystal Maiden misses the Frost Nova. Here comes Storm Spirit. He's full HP, full mana. This repels only level 1, so it lasts 5 seconds. He goes slow and the ult. Arrow goes off kind of unnecessarily. Mirana's taking a lot of damage from the creeps here. This is bad. Oh!
Take me!
A little slow on that leap. The leap had been a little faster. She wouldn't have gotten that auto attack off.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So the Sven and Storm Spirit are just going to get out of here. Both took quite a bit of damage. There's just a lot of ancillary damage from creeps and some of their spells. So they got a little low there. Slardar came in pretty angry, pretty fast with that sprint, but couldn't make anything of it as Sven was already behind the tower and had plenty of mana to throw hammer. So we do have 3 bottom here as this less than half HP Sven
Radiant's
is trying
top
to
tower is under attack.
blast here. He really can't take a dive. There goes the sprint. Storm Spirit Stormhammer goes out, but the Crush and Blink PA easily enough damage for a kill at this point. Arrow goes out, misses the Crystal Maiden, and Mirana gets amplified damage on her. So they do see her, and she's going to take extra damage. We have the teleport in here, Ancient Apparition popping in. Bloodseeker level 8 now, so he is really dangerous. This Windrunner cannot take much. She pops Windrun, opting for auto attacks. There goes the Bloodseeker ult. And that's an easy kill for the Bloodseeker. Really shouldn't have gotten that close. So we do have some more stuff going on here. PA killed Ancient Apparition. Mirana's taking a lot of damage. Trying to juke the Slardar, but Slardar just turns on sprint. Although Mirana picks up the kill on PA, who blinked in after, which is not the best idea. Storm Spirit coming in for an easy kill on Crystal Maiden. Storm Spirit, or Storm Hammer from Sven hits the Slardar, who is still sprinting. There goes a good crush uphill. And here's the Windrunner, so they might actually turn on this Sven as the Omni Knight comes
Radiant's
in
top tower
and can
is
heal
under
that
attack. Radiant's top
Slardar if
tower
he needs
has
it.
fallen.
Healing and
Good heal for
power.
nuke damage. And he's... Oh god, that's a good arrow. A good shackle also on the trees, but that's way too far, and that was just an easy pickup for the Dire team here. This Omni Knight is not going to be able to get away here.
Radiant's
It's a
bottom
good
tower
heal,
is under attack.
but they're just going to take a lot of damage uphill here.
Ascend.
And Crystal Maiden's going to have to get out of here pretty
Radiant
quick. She does
structures
not
are
have boots,
fortified.
and it's pretty slow. It looks like they're just going to dive the tower here.
Radiant's bottom tower has been
let's see.
denied.
No, missed arrow, and there goes the Stormhammer and the Star Call.
Death comes.
Even Bloodseeker came in. So this Bloodseeker's got 4 staff, he's got Sage's Mask, and Storm Spirit. He's got Arcane Boots, Bottle, Wand, and a Void Stone. I think he's probably going to go for that Bloodstone first, as that's you know, pretty standard on Storm Spirits. It's
Radiant's
really strong
middle
here.
tower is under
He's
attack.
coming down here, going after this Omni Knight. Maybe Omni Knight's only got the Phantom Assassin. This picks up Ancient Apparition. PA and Slardar coming down here. And PA is just going to start getting some farm done, it looks like. Well, not a whole lot going on here. She really doesn't have a whole lot of gold at this point. Phase Boots, the Axe and Stout Shield. So she's really got to do a lot of farming if she wants to end up carrying this game for the Radiant team. They are already down a lot of kills. Dire has already picked up the top tower, or the first tower on top and bottom, but not the mid tower yet. It hasn't been pushed. It's going to do a little bit of damage here as a couple waves and a siege creep come up. Slardar coming in here to try and push the creeps off the tower and get some last hits. Sorely in need of last hits here. Half the CS of the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit also 4-0 already. Doing very well for himself. Not a whole lot going on right now. The Radiant team is gathered at as 5 just about. It looks like they're kind of anticipating a push by the Dire on this turret here on the tower, and they want to pick up the kill here on
middle
this
tower is
Storm
under
Spirit,
attack.
or just, you know, get the deny here. Sven and AA already coming in.
Radiant's middle tower has
Storm
fallen.
Spirit gets the kill on the tower, arrow goes out, hits the Crystal Maiden, crushed by Slardar. AA comes in for the stuns, Stormhammer goes out, Storm Spirit picks up the kill, Storm Spirit picks up a double kill, getting the Crystal Maiden, and that just really did not go the way that the Radiant wanted it to at this point. The game's looking pretty one-sided, so a lot of bad manners coming out of this Ancient Apparition. And Bloodseeker falling up. Bloodseeker just putting some easy damage here on the top tower. He's pretty unopposed here as most of the Radiant team and the rest of the Dire team are all mid here. Here goes the Repel here on PA. Crush goes out from Slardar. Crystal Maiden frostbites Mirana. And that is a very dead Ancient Apparition. Lucky crit there by PA. Just crushed his health. This Crystal Maiden kind of juking back and forth. She blinked, but the Rupture still got it. The PA blinked, but Rupture's still on her, so died pretty instantly there. Silence going off on the Windrunner.
Dire's
Bloodseeker really
bottom
wants to
tower
pick this
is
up,
under
but
attack.
they're not going to be able to get it. Oh wow, she kind of stopped the power shot. Ooh, this Sven is getting pretty low. So we'll have to check this out. Sven looking for a rune maybe, heading into the jungle. I don't know, his health is really low. I don't know if he can actually take any of these creeps. There he goes. Oh, he's gonna pop God Strength for him. Yeah, that should be plenty enough. He's not gonna take very much damage. Bloodseeker getting away from the Slardar Omni Knight PA, although they're kind of doubling back here. Getting the amp damage off and the urn charge. Windrunner, Omni Knight coming down. Ancient Apparition just farming bot here. Not a whole lot. Oh, I did hear a rupture going off here. Gets the kill off on the Crystal Maiden. Let's see if he can get out of here. His face boots not gonna come up, and he gets power shot. Good kill by the Windrunner. So AA did throw his ult up to top lane, but he didn't really accomplish a whole lot with it. Yeah, Bloodseeker was the one who picked up the kill. Just getting some easy push here on the bottom tower. The top tower is looking
Radiant's
a little
bottom
beat up
tower
as
is under
well.
attack.
Radiant's grouped up here and doing some damage. I don't know if this is a great idea. Mirana misses arrow and picks it up with the Starstorm. So let's see if she can get out of here. Her leap isn't back up for another 9 seconds. Just trying to bottle here and just goes down pretty quickly. Oh, well that was, I think dotaTV just hiccuped a little bit right there. None of the effects were going off correctly, but we saw the action go down. And Phantom Assassin coming down here to see if he can pick up some damage on the Ancient Apparition and at least stop this push. Maybe get some farm for herself. She doesn't really have any items, though it looks like she might be going eventually for Battle Fury. AA pulling off a Cold Feet and Ice Vortex combo to get the PA off his back. They're going for this Bloodseeker, who's pushing on the top tower again. There's the amp damage, wind run. Going for some extra damage. Storm Spirit maybe coming up. Sven hiding in the woods. They're trying to bait this out. PA's in mid. I don't know if this Storm Spirit is, yeah, it needs to get out of there pretty quick. They're not chasing too hard. They're just kind of keeping them off the tower here. This is a really solid example of a split push by the whole Dire team at this point. They're just constantly pressuring all 3 waves so that the Radiant can't group as 5. That was a good shackle shot on that Bloodseeker, and he's going to go down real quick.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sven hits his war cry, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of here. He can't outrun. And he goes down to a couple crits from PA. Can't outrun the Slardar when he's sprinting. It's just not possible. Storm Spirit setting a trap with his static remnants here. If anybody walks in here, they're just going to take so much damage instantly. But you know, he realizes that they're all going for the top tower. Now he's going to head up maybe. Ancient Apparition still just kind of farming mid lane here. Mirana's bot.
Is under attack.
Siege creep gets denied. I don't know if this Mirana can
Dire's
take the Phantom
structures
Assassin.
are
I think it'll be
fortified.
the dodge. Dodges will be
is under attack.
important here. Storm Spirit comes in. Omni Knight ult goes off. Frostbite, Crush, he heals. And oh god, is he gonna get out? He needs to ult. Oh, he dodges the Crush. Oh my god, I can't believe. That was an excellent play by the Storm Spirit. He got the Slardar, and Bloodseeker picked up the Windrunner, so that was a 2-for-1. Good 2-for-1 by the Dire team right there. That Storm Spirit pretty much did as much as he could. He also has a Bloodstone, so he didn't lose a lot of gold, and he's going to respawn a lot quicker than normal, as well as, you know, he got the experience from the Windrunner kill after his death because of the Bloodstone. So that was a very, very good trade for the Dire team, losing, you know, one hero, but the one hero that died didn't even have that much of a penalty, so you know, it was almost like losing a half a hero for 2 kills. As far as the Radiant team is concerned, PA just picking up the Mirana here. Probably tried to get away bot and got off some crits. This Phantom Assassin does hurt quite a bit. I figured she was going for a Battle Fury, but she picked up the Vanguard instead. I can't say that this is a very advisable move. She does have those nice crits, but the crits don't mean a whole lot when your base damage is not spectacular. So we'll have to see how that plays out for her. The Vanguard also kind of has reduced effectiveness when you have Blur, as you know, you're obviously going to be dodging some situations where you'd rather, you know, or where you would reduce damage. So Storm Spirit picks up the Windrunner pretty easily here, and is most likely going to get away quite easily. Yeah, they're not even going to chase here. Ancient Apparition hiding up here in the woods. I don't think anybody's going to notice him. He's out of vision. Sven coming up here in the mid. He doesn't have a Mask of Madness to go with his Soul Ring. I don't know, this is kind of a weird build for Sven. I'm not exactly sure what he's planning. He's got 1 level in stats, and he opted for Warcry and Great Cleave while you know, alternating with Stormhammer, which is, you know, always going to be your #1 pickup on Sven. There's an AA ult going off, and misses. It would have been a pickup on the Sven, but they didn't really need it. And an easy pickup on the Crystal Maiden. Taking some tower damage, but PA does not want to have any part of that, which is, I don't know, kind of strange actually. Storm Spirit was mostly out of mana, and if she had just kept auto-attacking, he would have been able to bottle. He could have magic wanded for like 1 more spell maybe, but I guess the threat of the rest of the Dire team being around is enough to scare him off. Bloodseeker coming in, silencing, rupturing the Omni Knight, and they're going to pick up this mid tower here and keep pushing. Radiant team kind of oblivious here, farming bot, wandering around in base, being dead. They really weren't in the position to defend that tower at all. So, excuse me. I don't know what that Ancient Apparition ult was, but it was not good. So the Dire team is going to back off here, and this Windrunner, I don't know, it's probably just going to farm this wave, or is going to back off. So the Radiant team just really have to group together and push something. They have no towers. Let's take a look at the levels here. Level 12, 6, 11, 9, 13 to 12, 11, 16, 10, 15. Down a lot of experience, a lot of gold. You know, 16 kills. The Dire team has twice the kills of the Radiant, so they really are gonna have to work hard here in order to pull this off. AA ult plus Rupture. Repel keeps him alive, although, you know, the AA ult will kill you if you drop under a certain amount of health, and also prevents all kinds of regen and healing, but the Repel prevents him from taking any damage from either the Rupture or the residual dot of the AA ult, so he has, you know, survived perfectly fine. One of the few counters for somebody debuffed by the AA ult is that Repel from Omni Knight. You can also use something like a BKB or possibly a diffusal blade purge would most likely also get rid of the debuff, the residual dot, and the healing prevention. So that is the combo that I was talking about at the beginning of the game. Is that you know, the rupture, silence, and then AA ult. Well, the AA was a little too far away. Normally he would have been able to also, you know, ice vortex and cold feet, so that you know, they would have had to try and run from the cold feet so that they wouldn't be stunned, but then would also take the rupture damage from trying to run. Here we get an AA ult, only hits the Windrunner. Windrunner at plenty of health, isn't going to get a lot done. Possibly looking for the rupture. Yeah, there goes the CM, just instantly dead for that rupture. Here goes the shackle shot. They repelled the Windrunner, kind of assuming that with the AA ult on that they would try to rupture her, but the CM just drops instantaneously from that rupture damage, so it isn't really a factor at all. Right now it nukes you, the rupture nukes you for 350 when you first cast it, which is a good portion of the Crystal Maiden's total HP. Yeah, it's about half her full HP from just the initial tick of rupture, and then she takes 60% of the units traveled as damage when she moves for the duration. The Storm Spirit is taking a lot of damage here. 4 staffs out, gets frostbitten. We do get the crush, and this Sven takes out Oni Knight. PA going for the Apparition. Slardar is getting away scot-free here, so the two, you know, carries of the Radiant team got away perfectly fine. Although they are going for the Slardar, who chose not to go back to base. He's going to try and sprint and gain enough distance in order to use his town portal scroll. Oh my god, that stun! Holy shit! That must have been like close to max range stun. Oh my god, that was an amazing arrow. Excellent work by the Mirana there. Holy shit. That was, I gotta keep, I'm definitely going to put that in the video description, because that was an amazing moment there for the Mirana. Man, that must have been like a max range arrow. So we'll have to see. The Radiant team kind of gathering as 4 here in the mid lane. They still have yet to push anything down, so we'll have to see what they can do. AA ult goes off, but Repel just gets that off pretty quick. PA gets ruptured, but Bloodseeker is kind of chilling. Gets healed by the Omni Knight. And good shackle shot, takes out the Bloodseeker. Storm Spirit, Sven coming in, take out the Omni Knight. But this, the Omni Knight does get his ult off. Combination of Slardar and PA takes out the Storm Spirit. Slardar sprinting ahead. And this Sven is going to go down pretty quick. Yeah, Power Shot picks up the kill. Kind of chaos. Not really a big deal this late into the game though. This Fan Assassin doesn't have any items. She is going, now that she got the Vanguard, but now she is also going for the Battle Fury, which is kind of what I suggested before. I'm not 100% sure of the mechanics, but when she crits, it should splash the entire crit damage, or cleave the entire, a percentage of the entire cleave, or of the entire crit damage. It should splash that or cleave that across any units that she hit. So, even just farming creep waves, she might hit one unit for 900 to 1,000 damage, but then all the creeps surrounding that are also going to take that, a portion of that huge damage, which is really effective in teamfights. And she could just blink into a group of people. She'll get off 4 attacks with the bonus attack speed, and with a 15% crit chance from her ult, there's a fairly good chance that she will get the crit off in one of those 4 attacks, which will be, you know, huge damage in an AoE with that Battle Fury. So it's always a solid pickup on Phantom Assassin in my opinion. I'm not sure if it's on her suggested items, but it probably should be. The Dire is going to pick up a fairly easy Roshan at this point with God's Strength, and you know, the rest of the Dire team being up here. He's got the Mask of Madness. Oh, he has a full BKB now also, so this Sven is actually starting to look pretty scary.
Roshan has fallen to the
Before he had the BKB, just having the Mask of Madness kind of put him at a disadvantage. He would be attacking really fast, but he would just be disabled by the Windrunner or the Crystal Maiden or the Stomp or the Slow or the Slithering Crush or the Slow from Phantom Assassin. So he couldn't really get a whole lot of damage off with, you know, the Mask of Madness and God's Strength. But now he has the BKB. But with again, I'm unsure if this is still the way it works. Okay, we get a rupture here, but they're not going to be able to pull a whole lot of this off. So the way it worked in Dota 1, at least, you know, okay, they're going in on this. Repel goes off. Sven running in here, he's fully BKB'd, but he is taking a lot of damage. Try to explain this when the team fight finishes. Storm Spirit jumping around, good shackle shot. There goes the crit on the PA, getting a good stun. Crystal Maiden goes down from Starfall, leaps out, and the Mirana ult goes off, and the Dire team should all get out of here pretty easily. Well, we'll see if this AA can get out. Wow. Okay, so Mirana came back in and went for the Omni Knight, got a free kill, leaps up the ledge, and they're not going to be able to chase her any further than that. AA is most likely going to go down here. It gives her vision. Oh, good juke. Going through the woods again. He really needs to. Oh, he doesn't have a TP scroll. Oh my god. He's. Oh my god. He tricked the PA into thinking that he teleported out. Oh my god. That's some next level shit right there. Holy fuck. Let's see if he can get out though. Like, the creep wave is gonna see him here in a sec. He's gonna make a break for it now. He just has to get up to that side shop. And they see him. They're gonna see him from that creep wave if they're watching the mini map. He's not even gonna bother going to the side shop. He's just gonna walk back. Mirana gets picked up here in mid. Probably should have looked a little bit around the rest of the map. There goes the AAL. Big AAL. Only hits the Windrunner and Crystal Maiden. They're going to do a lot of damage here to the mid tower. Storm Spirit coming in, going for the insta-give. Double heal here on the Crystal Maiden. Storm Spirit does get out. Burns all of his mana though. It's down to 2 stacks on the Bloodstone, so he's not even going to be regenerating that fast. Things are not looking too good for the Dire team. They kind of lack that hard carry at this point that the Phantom Assassin and to a lesser extent the Slardar provide for the Radiant team. Storm Spirit does fairly well late, but he is kind of falling a little bit behind as he doesn't have a lot of charges on that Bloodstone. He's been dying a lot. He has picked up the Shiva's Guard now. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe just for the extra nuke and the slow to help him get away. Along with the armor to reduce the damage from the Phantom Assassin. I kind of would have liked to see Scythe of Vice, probably. It's the best way to stop a Phantom Assassin from, you know, destroying your shit is to just hex them. Other things that work, Yules. To a lesser extent, Force Staff if her blink is down. It only has a 5-second cooldown, but that could, you know, that could provide you the chance you need to get away. Crystallis on the Sven. So the Sven is going kind of off carry or semi-carry. Mirana kind of behind on items also. Things aren't looking super good, I think, for the Dire team at this point. This Phantom Assassin is just going to get more and more dangerous, probably going for BKB next. Omni Knight doesn't really have anything, Soul Ring and Orb of Venom. Slardar probably also going for BKB with that Ogre Club. Nothing on the Crystal Maiden, just wards, and this Windrunner, it's got Force Staff, Drum of Endurance, and Ogre Club, possibly going for another BKB. That could be 3 potential BKBs coming up for the Radiant team. Oh, this Bloodseeker, however, I can't believe I missed that. He is really farmed. He's got a Force Staff, Orchid, and a Butterfly. So he does have that dodge chance. Dodge chance does help against the PA. I don't think that the crits take precedence over a dodge. Like, I don't think that critting prevents you from dodging. Ronald went off really early. I don't know what they're trying to get done here. Going in for a fast kill on Omni Knight. They really need to take out. PA does go down. This Crystal Maiden's going to go down in a sec. Crystal Maiden goes down. Omni Knight buys back, comes back in. Can't really accomplish anything. Everybody already dead. So now it's Rax. It's Rax down for Radiant. Dire picks it up, picking up a lot of gold from these secondary buildings. And Mirana's sort of swapping up to top lane, although Windrunner's trying to just escape here. And they kind of shift also to bottom lane. Storm Spirit opting for the you know, the chance of trying to find that Windrunner. That would have been kind of just ridiculous. The bottom tower went down. No, the top tower went down. The Sven must have helped out with that. Arrow going off. Doesn't hit anybody. We got ruptured. Oh, Omni Knight died instantly.
Radiant's bottom tower is
So
under
the Storm
attack.
Spirit's coming here. Bloodseeker really wants that tower. And they pick up the tower. Bloodseeker gonna get out with very little. This Storm Spirit is not gonna be able to survive. And there he goes. Sven taking out Ancients. Ancient Apparition farming a little bit. And not a whole lot going on here, just kind of checking out the mini map here. AA just trying to farm some creeps. So it's really kind of the Dire team's game to lose at this point. They still have a huge kill advantage and experience advantage. They aren't super ahead in terms of gold. I think the Bloodseeker's the only one with a lot of items, a lot of completed items. Although this, oh wow, Sven has completed up his Daedalus, yeah, so he's pretty scary. Mirana only has a Diffusal Blade and a Yasha, and it looks like she's taking a lot of damage from those creeps.
Top tower has been denied.
Storm Spirit denies the top tower. Ancient Apparition gets caught mid here. More trash talking. Omni Knight doing a little farming. This Sven is... What do you have? Haste? Yeah, he had haste for a little bit, but that ran out. Coming down for the Rax up here. Silences himself for the extra damage. The PA blinks in, but then immediately runs. He's kind of afraid. He goes to Shaka Shot, doesn't catch on anything. Storm Spirit coming in, Rupture going off.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Getting that repel completely preventing that Rupture damage. That's just so brutal. You really can't pick a hero like Bloodseeker against an Omni Knight, I think. Oh.
Shadows.
I'm not even sure if it was intentional. The counter. There goes Omni Knight ult as well as Stormhammer. To counter Mirana just pops her ult and they just back out. We'll have to see.
Fear nothing.
Oh wow, that was interesting. He goes to repel. Warcry, Stormspirit gets in there. PA taking a lot of damage. Stormspirit really wanted that. He's pretty much out of mana now. Getting a good leap up here, and that Crystal Maiden's gonna go down.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Melee racks for top went down, and both racks are down for bottom. So this game is pretty much over at this point. Good game, well played, called by the Sven. One of the few with a few on the Dire team with some manners. Ancient Apparition still talking a lot of trash. Sven picking up kills here. I have to say, really great game played by this Sven. The Stormhammers really helped pick up a lot of kills both early and late. He was just a big obstacle that the Radiant team really had a lot of trouble getting around. Quite a few places in during the game. 13 assists.
Yes.
Mirana kind of playing support. Only now has picked up the mana, you know, with everything, with the game basically over. Crystal Maiden picking up the kill. With a lot of damage going down on the Sven, so he's gonna go down pretty quick. Stormspirit going in here.
I shall find the
Just getting some rupture dash down onto. Oh, almost got him with the force staff there. Not sure. Oh, smooth dodge of the power shot by this Stormspirit here. And that is the. And that's game. Dire picked the win up pretty convincingly. A little graphical bug. And take a look at the endgame screen here. Some items.
yeah.
Oh.
A lot of Furion items. And I think, I don't know, the Stormspirit played really well. Bloodseeker and Ancient Apparition did alright. Sven played really well. Mirana was kind of more support-ish. Did pick up a lot of kills and assists, but didn't really farm all that well, only 85 last hits. As for the Radiant team, Windrunner played really well, some good shackle shots. Crystal Maiden, pretty good support, died way more than necessary. Same with the Omni Knight. Well, just they probably could have done a bit better if those two players had avoided some of those deaths. Phantom Assassin just didn't farm up fast enough. I'm not sure if that Vanguard was a good idea. If she had had the Blade Fury, you know, a few minutes faster, who knows? Who knows what would have happened? So, good game to both teams. And I think that's about it. So, thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you next time. Good night and good luck.